join the live, y'all join the live, y'all join the live. So, quick question. What do you like more in a transaction? Having a lot of variety to pick from, or the final decision at the end? Being able to make the choice to pick whatever it is that you want. What's better? Like, what do you appreciate more? I'll let y'all answer. Nobody in here yet, but that's what the topic's gonna be today. So I'll let some time pass and then I'll get into it. I'm gonna play a song to let some time pass. Play a song. How you can do it, Shalabah. And it's all subject to change. Put me spot on, trying. I don't really know. I just go to Wimbledon. And it's all subject to change. Nah, for real. So, what is it that you appreciate more? The variety in the transaction, or do you appreciate the final selection? Are you a closer, or do you enjoy watching, like, or basking in the glory? I guess. You the type where it's like, it's the final year, and then, like, that's what it is that you were waiting for, or you're the type where the build-up is what you want? You want the variety, or do you want the final decision? I'll just, I guess, explain what both are for me. That's the purpose of the live, right? So variety for me, right? It's being able to be flexible with whatever it is that I'm picking from. So there's many different outcomes that can come out of it. And the variety is just like the different lanes or the different paths that get you to that final decision, if that makes sense. So it's like option A, option B, option C, option, whatever. But each option has its own angle that you get to, like, partake, or like It has its own angle that you get to like, be a part of. Just, I guess, learn from, right? Then you finally get to the point where you commit to one option, or you might even test out a few options, right? You might try option A. Option A, you might go 20% and realize, "Nah, I don't like this. I'm gonna just turn it." You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's good to have variety though, because the more options or the more choices that you have, the better your thinking can be or your judgment can be. When you only have like a few options to pick from, it's probably, I'd say for me, it's more difficult to make a decision versus having a lot of options. But I might be wrong actually, because if you have few options, then it's like, I guess it's amplified whatever you're looking for or looking at, versus too many options. Now it's like, damn, now everything is oversaturated, you know? So, I don't know. I think I'm both kinds of people. I think I like the variety, and then I think I also like the choice at the end. I think the whole thing for me, and the whole transaction for me, is what I would like appreciate. What I do appreciate. I'm not gonna hold you, right? Real quick. The more you do something, the more you find out the truth about it. The more you find out the truth, the more you just like decide it's like, wait, it's really not what it is, right? And I guess I'm saying all that to say, even if you're doing your own thing, you're doing something that you saw before. Even if you're the like first to do something, something inspired you to do whatever it is that you're doing. You're probably doing something you've seen before, but you're replicating it in a different way. There's nothing new under the sun, right? Like that concept itself, like that be messing with me. Like the whole there's nothing new under the sun, right? It's like, but it's true. Everything that we see today, or everything that we're doing today, has happened prior, right? Let's talk about the concept of music. Music has been something that has been practiced for years, millions of years, right? So, that being said, we've only been able to record music for the past 100 and maybe 20 years. We've been able to like record with a microphone with some sort of interface device into whatever hardware, or now we have, full on digital software where we can like record different, instruments or songs or whatever. But the concept of music was something that was done before that microphone came, right? So that being said, what's happening now, like when it comes to the sounds and like being able to record it and like everyone like just I feel like it's a shift happening with the whole digital like space, like the media space. I feel like everyone is going towards becoming an owner of their own product. Like whoever's making it, they want to, at least for me, I know in the 3 4 years I've been doing music, I've just learned it's just best if you learn to do most of it yourself so that you can own as much as it as you can for you. And then you collaborate with other owners that are well protected in their business. Because if you move smart, then then the people around you are forced to move smart as well, or the people around you will just attract people that are at your level. But the concept of music isn't new, right? People were making their own instruments with whatever they were making their instruments with, right? Now, at least in America where I live, like it's very refined. You see a lot of the same things over and over again. Everything's saturated, right? You can go to a guitar center and see 5,000 guitars, in the jump. And it's probably more saturated even in China. But I'm saying all that to say, when it comes to variety, right? What or how can you now put yourself in a place where, in a world of variety, you can put yourself in a position to be the choice for you, right? Because that's the ultimate thing, right? You got to choose yourself. Before anybody can choose you, you must choose you to be what it is that you are, right? So, how do you do that? How do you make that decision to say, I choose you? Like, you remember, Pikachu, I choose you, face ass. How do you switch that for you, though? Like, where you're like, me, I choose me to be that bull, right? And I just tap into what I try to do. When people do speak up to let you know, like, hey, you're lacking here, remove that initial ego response that makes you want to flare up and get mad, and embrace it. Be happy. Be like, all right, bet this person is seeing something that they want to tell me that can help me for my future self. So that being said, I'm gonna be all ears and listen, even if I don't like what I'm hearing, right? First of all, that would alone, like having the ability to not react immediately and just allow whatever situation to play out, you can learn a lot of the time that it's not that deep if you don't react initially, but it's that initial reaction that we all usually struggle with that allow, situations to lead one to another to now cause us to be unhappy, I guess. So, bro, I'm on here rapping. I'm on here rapping. Today I was talking about variety. I was talking about choices. And again, I think it's key for you to enjoy both parts of the transaction, which is the variety and also the choice. Because both matter. Because in times where you don't have a lot of options, no matter what, you still gonna have to make a choice. In times where you do have many options, you're gonna have to make a choice. The choice is always gonna be there. Your situations or like your factors might change, but you always have to end up making decisions. That's what life is, choices. So, what do you enjoy most about, decisions? Do you like it when it's easy? And is it easier when you have a lot of choices versus when you don't? That was also a question that I asked in the beginning. What's easier? I be out here, I be pondering. I don't really be, like my conclusions that I come to are for me. I speak also for whoever, needs to hear it. If it makes sense to you, it makes sense. At 90, I mean, not 90, but like sometimes 50% of the time I might just be on here rapping, and it just might not click for you, which is fine. But I know it'll click for someone because it has clicked for people before. So that's why I stay consistent. It may not always be 1 hour, 2 hour videos, but at least I'm going to get something out. So, variety and choices, that was what was on my head today, on my heart. I swear, the concept of music is cool though. Like, for me, it's one of the coolest things on this realm. Music. Like, entertainment as a whole, I guess, movies, play, right? Just human beings are so crazy. We all have an infatuation with characters or playing characters or just being something outside of what it is that you already are. Right. And people always say, like, when you're doing music and when you're coming up, you always say, like, yeah, like, you got to become what it is that you say you are, and blah, 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 right? But what the crazy thing is, right? I had somebody recently tell me that it's two different people. And that was the first time that I ever heard that before. And I don't know what that's gonna do for me subconsciously with my music, but like just even hearing someone say that to me, like, yo, like, bro, like you gonna have to see it like it's two different people, cause it is two different people. And I'm thinking about this like when me versus like when I do a song. Like I was watching back the tape from yesterday. Yesterday I recorded the full whole song and then I put the live, right? So I'm watching that jump back and I'm just like, yo, like I I caught it. I caught the whole process of me making a song, and which it ain't nothing, bro. I done did hundreds of songs, or well, yeah, I done did a lot of songs, right? That's not what I was hyped about. I was hyped because it was authentic, and y'all literally saw the full process. Y'all saw what it is. You saw what it means to at least make a record for me at my standard. It may not be the best, but again, for me, them reps, those practice reps, it matters. Somebody will hear that eventually and they'll be like, blah, blah, blah. But like, I could be like, yeah, just go online and you can watch. I actually uploaded the whole process. That's so cool. You can just do that. You can just do that. You can just post. You can just post like when you do something, you know, you create something, you just like record the whole process and like now it's a digital footprint. It can't be taken away. It really happened. I don't know. For me, I'm proud. One, for my kid self because my kid self love music, and then two, like my kid self like would definitely listen to me. Like my kid self would have loved me as an artist right now. So now I'm just trying to be the coolest version of me for my kid self. That's another thing, right? It's like, yeah, you guys, I don't know. It makes sense to me. Oh, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm here. I'm saying we're on a live chit chat, having a good time, cooling it, cooling it. But yeah, like the full like process of making the song, I was able to like catch it, upload it. Like y'all saw me make the song live, right? And for me, like my kid self, I'm telling you, bro, the fact that I even know how to do all that, I did not go to school for music production at all. I literally am learning everything that you guys are seeing me do based off of curiosity and low key having like a Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan mindset mixed into one. Like it's kind of like not healthy all the way, but like it's effective because I'm getting better at a rapid rate. You said you're doing homework. You better get the homework done. Get that homework done. Better get it done and turn it in tomorrow and get 100. That's what you better do. Telling you, man. Like, I get it when people say it's easy. Like when people go like, "Oh, how do you do that?" Like, I don't know how you could do it, but like, it really is just facing the same thing over and over and over again for like a year, 2, 3 years. If you could, I don't care what it is. If you dedicate yourself to something for 3 years straight, you will become at least decent. I'm not saying you'll be a pro, but you'll be at least decent. If you had to write a 6 paragraph essay, did she did your teacher assign the homework today, or did you wait? Did you stall, or did they just give you the assignment? Either way, get it done. 6 paragraphs is not that bad. 6 paragraphs is 4 times 6. 4 sentences is a paragraph, maybe five. If you do 4 long ones, it's good. Four to 5 sentences is a paragraph, and you do 6 of them, it's now 24 sentences. So just see it like that. Each paragraph attack it like a main idea. So if you have idea one or idea A, you talk about that idea. Idea B, idea, C, D, E, blah, 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 A, B, C, D, E. I hope I said that right. D, E. Anyway, I hope I said that right. But yeah, you said each paragraph in your school is 10. It's crazy. I don't know what school you're going to, but you need to leave that school. A paragraph is not 10 sentences. It's 4 to 5 sentences. Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola. What's going on, Pepsi? What's going on, Pepsi? My day is pretty good. My day is good. I'm here. I enjoyed the day a lot. I cooked food earlier. Food was pretty good. So I'm just in the crib, cooling it. Second hardest school in the district. Okay. See ya. So yes, yes, y'all. In this life, you choose what you want to be infatuated with. You choose what you care about. You choose what you give your interest to. I made rice. Uh, you choose what you put your energy into. Therefore, make sure you make the right decisions. Always make time for family. Family always gonna matter, no matter what. They're the ones that are gonna keep you sane. Always make time for yourself. I don't even gotta explain that one. For me, I'm just sick because I've had so much time for myself as of late. Bro, let me tell y'all the side effects of just having so much time with you. Bro, at first, it's like scary as hell. At first, it's the scariest thing. Said small so we could see you. That's crazy. Anyway, man, he gonna say small son. Man, why y'all so negative and racist? You know, time out now. Time out. Well, I catch my train of thought. Oh God, because I did lose it. That's why I was stalling this whole time. Anyway, I know I was talking about. what you give your attention to. I know that. And I was saying you gotta be like you have to make the right decisions with that because no matter what, when it comes down to it, what you choose to give your attention to, it will become a part of how you perceive whatever it is that you're going through. Right. So it's very important to give your attention to good things and people around you. So family, like I said, family is very important. You always gotta make time for it. You gotta make time for yourself. You always gotta make time for yourself. And then you gotta make time for what it is that you love, that what you care about. Whatever it is that you care about, it's okay to be obsessed with that thing. You know, you can't be great if you're not obsessed with whatever it is that you're doing. I have wood was good. Whatever it is that you're obsessed with, that's how you become the best with. Also, the best with. Also, the rice that I made, it was really good. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to talk about that real quick. Like, I buy food too much. Like, I could cook. I be forgetting, but I could cook, you know? So I just wanted to put that out there. I gotta chill on the buy because I could cook, you know? Just saying. Just saying. All right, I'm about to be done. See ya. Hey, variety and choices. It's all intertwined. Work hard so that you can have a big variety. Variety. Okay? Okay.